Even the best debt payoff plans can hit a wall, leaving progress frustratingly slow. Unexpected expenses, inconsistent payments, or unrealistic goals quietly stall momentum. The real solution isn't more effort. It's creating a system that adapts, tracks progress, and keeps each step achievable. With the right structure, stalled plans turn into steady, visible progress, making the journey toward financial freedom feel manageable and motivating. Today, we will talk about why debt payoff plans stall and the fix that keeps you moving. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Why plans stall? Many people start a debt payoff plan with enthusiasm, but quickly find progress slowing or stalling entirely. This is one of the most frustrating experiences for anyone trying to become debt-free. The primary reason plans stall is often a lack of realistic structure. People set overly ambitious goals, fail to account for unexpected expenses, or rely solely on motivation rather than a system. Without a clear weekly or monthly plan, debt payoff becomes reactive instead of proactive. Another common reason is failing to track payments and balances regularly. If you don't see your progress, it's easy to feel stuck or demotivated. Debt payoff is a marathon, not a sprint, and the journey requires consistency and patience. By identifying the typical causes of stalled plans, you can take proactive steps to prevent delays. Recognizing the problem is the first step toward creating a system that keeps you moving steadily toward debt freedom, even when life throws curveballs. 2. Unrealistic expectations. One of the biggest reasons plans stall is setting unrealistic expectations. Many people expect to pay off large debts in months rather than years. When they don't see instant results, motivation drops. Comparing yourself to others or social media success stories often makes the problem worse. It's important to set achievable milestones and focus on incremental progress. Breaking your total debt into smaller chunks, like $1,000 increments, creates tangible goals that feel attainable. Celebrating each milestone keeps you encouraged and maintains momentum. Unrealistic goals create emotional fatigue, which leads to abandoned plans. Adjusting expectations based on your income, expenses, and lifestyle is crucial. The fix is to design a plan that is ambitious but achievable, with weekly or monthly targets that align with your real capacity. This approach prevents burnout and keeps progress consistent, even when it feels slow. 3. Lack of tracking and accountability. Another common reason plans stall is the absence of tracking and accountability. Without regularly monitoring payments and debt balances, it's easy to lose awareness of progress. Many people rely solely on their memory or sporadic statements from lenders. This leads to missed payments, overlooked balances, and reduced motivation. Tracking progress visually, such as through spreadsheets, apps, or charts, reinforces the sense that your efforts are making a difference. Weekly check-ins are especially effective. During these sessions, you review balances, celebrate small wins, and adjust upcoming payments if necessary. Accountability, whether through a partner, friend, or financial community, also increases commitment. Sharing goals with someone else or even posting progress publicly can reinforce discipline. Consistent tracking ensures the plan continues moving forward, preventing stall points caused by neglect or lack of clarity. 4. Relying on motivation alone. Motivation is unpredictable and fades over time. Many debt payoff plans stall because people rely solely on willpower to stick to payments, avoid spending, or generate extra income. Motivation fluctuates due to stress, fatigue, or unexpected events, making it an unreliable foundation. The solution is to replace motivation with systems. Automating payments ensures progress continues without relying on mood or energy. Establishing weekly routines, scheduled check-ins, and automatic transfers turns debt repayment into a predictable process rather than an emotional struggle. Systems remove the dependence on constant decision-making and prevent lapses that stall plans. When motivation fades, The system continues working in the background, keeping progress consistent. Building systems also reduces stress and mental load, allowing you to focus on other areas of life while your debt payoff moves steadily forward. 5. Ignoring small financial leaks. Small spending leaks are silent progress killers. People often pay attention to large bills but overlook small daily purchases like coffee, snacks, or impulse buys. Individually, these seem insignificant, but over weeks and months, they can stall debt payoff. For example, spending $5 daily on coffee equals $150 per month that could have gone toward extra debt payments. Ignoring these leaks undermines your plan's effectiveness. The fix is simple. Track small discretionary spending and identify areas where minor cuts can be made without affecting quality of life. Redirect the savings toward extra payments. Small adjustments, applied consistently, accelerate debt reduction. Over time, these tiny improvements compound, helping maintain steady momentum and preventing the plan from stalling due to overlooked spending. 6. Lack of extra payments. Many people make only minimum payments, which prolongs debt payoff and slows progress. Plans stall because the principal balance barely decreases and interest accumulates. Paying more than the minimum, even a small extra amount, dramatically reduces the payoff timeline and keeps momentum alive. The fix is to create weekly or monthly targets for additional payments. For example, allocating $50 to $200 extra each week toward the highest interest debt accelerates results. Even modest extra payments reduce interest costs over time, creating a psychological boost as balances shrink faster. Consistently applying extra payments keeps the plan moving and prevents stagnation caused by slow progress on minimum payments alone. 7. Life interruptions without flexibility. Unexpected expenses or emergencies are inevitable. Without flexibility in your plan, these events can cause debt payoff to stall. Car repairs, medical bills, or sudden income changes often disrupt monthly budgets. The fix is to build flexibility into your plan. Keep a small buffer or emergency fund to absorb unexpected costs. Adjust debt payments temporarily if necessary, but return to your plan as soon as possible. Viewing your plan as adaptable rather than rigid prevents discouragement when setbacks occur. Flexibility ensures you don't abandon the plan entirely due to temporary interruptions, keeping long-term progress consistent. 8. Not celebrating progress. A lack of acknowledgement for progress often leads to stalled plans. Paying off debt is a long journey, and without celebrating milestones, motivation can wane. Recognize each achievement, paying off a card, hitting a balance milestone, or making consistent extra payments. Visual progress trackers, charts, or apps are great for this purpose. Celebrating small wins reinforces the habit of repayment, maintains morale, and helps prevent burnout. When you feel accomplished, it's easier to stay committed and keep moving toward larger goals. 9. Using credit during payoff. Continuing to use credit cards or taking on new debt while attempting to pay off existing balances often stalls progress. Every new charge offsets payments made and prolongs repayment. The fix is to pause unnecessary credit usage, focus on paying existing debt, and redirect savings toward balances. 10. The fix that keeps you moving. The ultimate fix to prevent stalled debt payoff is combining structure, flexibility, automation, and awareness. Break your debt into milestones, track progress visually, automate payments, and maintain weekly check-ins. Build a system that adapts to life's unexpected events while keeping consistent progress. Identify small leaks and redirect them toward debt. Celebrate each achievement and avoid new credit.